Welcome back to the Adventures with the Average Joe, and I'm Joe. Today, I'm working on my LG Fuzzy Logic. Inside, the spinner in the bottom is not turning. I have a suspicion that it's completely gunked up. Come in for a closer look and let's get this popped out. All I'm going to be using today is a flathead. If I can get it out. Hold on, Dad. I messed up. Okay, an easy job just turned into a hell of a job. I should have just been able to pop the bottom out, but now I set my one flathead screwdriver down on the side of this barrel, and it fell down in between the plastic and the spinning barrel, and there's no opening on the bottom. So I gotta come take these 4 screws out, pop this off to get in between here, and I can't get to these screws without this off. So let's take a couple screws completely out, and I think it might stay in here. And this was just 2 screws. And you kind of gotta like pop it off if you're lucky and not break nothing. Like that. Now, let's see. Now I found 2 more screws I didn't see before. One just on each side right here. Alright. So a total of 6 screws to take this lid off. Now this is going to be the hard part, because if you look, come here and look at all these mechanics. Now remember how it keeps over flooding water? Mm-hmm. This is what does it. And I'm betting it's corroded up again. That's that water stopper. Alright. Now we got this exposed. Should be able to, by theory, take this off and get to the bottom of the drum. But I'm also gonna, the part that I was gonna take off and clean, I gotta take off too. But let's start with this one. Hopefully I can get these screws out. Some of these are so corroded, you can't even see the lines. Look at this mud wasp. Sad thing is, I just had this apart a couple months ago. And cleaned it. Yeah, I cleaned all this.
That means the water is...
Look how... It's
salty water?
Like hard water or salt? Like, you know how you take salt water and make it fresh water?
Yeah, they put chlorine in it.
Yeah.
Too much chlorine also kinda.
Mango drop. And if this don't work after I'm done, it might be time to put it on the curb so someone can make $10 in scrap, because we're not really allowed to scrap here. 400. See, that's the one I'm worried about. Let's see if I can dig it out. How rusted it is.
We have sizes like that, right?
Huh?
We have new screws like that.
Yeah, I got a bunch of screws.
Size.
But to get this one out, I got to dig that rest out a little bit so I can get this 4-way to clip it. If not, I got to go find. I want this Phillips. It was so rusty I couldn't use a Phillips head screwdriver, so I dug it out to where I could at least get a flathead screwdriver on it.
It's going, it's going, it's going, it's going, it's going.
If I fix this, we're definitely going to replace that screw.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to drop that one down somewhere I probably can't find again. We got this unscrewed.
Surprise!
Look at the calcium buildup, man. Alright, get that out the way. Now, the fun part is what I originally wanted to do with taking that spinner out, I gotta go down there. Come back in for a closer look. You can use a knife, flathead screwdriver, anything you want. You see that lip?
Mm-hmm.
That's all you gotta do. And look at the grind buildup. Alright, now let's move on to that Phillips head screw. It was in the whole way earlier. I backed it out to where I should only have to do a couple twists to get it out. Look how bad that covered in gunk that is. When was the last time I cleaned this? About a year ago? Back up, hey. Back up.
Your screw.
It's fine. See how dirty this is? These are like free rolling, and if they're too gunked up, these won't spin. And that's pretty gunked up. It's gonna probably need cleaned up real good. My screwdriver fill is right here. There's a washer. I don't want to lose it. So I'm taking it and I'm setting it on top, but it goes on bottom. The screwdriver I lost is right there. I can't get my hand in, but my wife thinks she can, so let's see. Come on, baby, don't get stuck. You're so close.
Nope.
Hey, babe.
It's there.
It gotta be down here. Oh, babe. It is.
Oh.
And we had to come down here because we couldn't get it on the side. It fell the whole way down through and we had to get it from here. But now, I got this back in hand. Let's look how dirty this is. See how thick it is? That keeps a lot of this from spinning. And then up here, look at that. All this is gonna need cleaned up. It's all calcium and soap.
This one, we can't close it.
In this top rim, you can see the after just by looking at it.
Very clean now. Clean as can be. Putting it all back now.
Alright, got that there. Got that there. There's a screw already right here. I'm going to tighten it down.
Yeah, 2 screws you didn't remove, I think. That
Yeah,
and
2 I didn't, and then 2 I did.
then I think the third one might be.
Yeah, for back here. But right now, I don't want to put these back completely together because I got to probably work on that. There, next. Now, look down in the barrel. You can see we cleaned it all up as much as we could. Before I put the bottom in, I want to hook it up to electric and water and get the drain, at least the electric to get it to drain. So let's get the power. Just long enough. Alright, so we got power.
Spin to drain it. Just click.
And then I'll use this a little bit to rinse come up. So it's draining it and there's particles everywhere. I might have to clean that up a little bit more. We're gonna have to clean the bottom up a little more.
Spinning good though.
Alright, now let's power it off so I can do the last little scrubbing. Just put it in and just give it a wiggle until it goes on. Oh, you gotta try to keep that washer on there.
Where's the white washer?
The big square one? That goes underneath. I already put it on.
Oh.
And I'm back threading to get it to click in. And once it clicks in, then I just thread it. Oh, that's going in way easier than it came out. See how it's just free spinning?
Mm-hmm.
It's tight now. Alright. Now.
That's here, I think,
Okay,
at the back.
It's this piece. So, whoops. I try to get at least one of them underneath and lined up.
Not lined up. Okay.
Okay. This hose right here, check first. Make sure it's clear. If it's clogged, it'll make the machine overflow instead of stopping at your water level. And if that's clear, follow the hose up to the top and it leads to this little mechanism. One of the first things I'm going to do is pop this clip off. And I previously oiled it to keep it from corroding, and it looks like it's doing a pretty decent job. And there's little lips here, here, and here. Trying to get up behind it and get leverage like that. Now I got that corner up. I got that corner up. Got that corner up. I should be able to wiggle it out. There we go. Right here on the bottom, check the hose, and it looks clean. Alright, set this sensor back down in. Just clips right back in real easy. Let's get this 3-prong back on. Alright. Well, the other stuff's looking good. Let's oil that up a little bit. I hope I got enough oil. Nice and lubed up, it won't get corroded. Alright, I think we should be good to go for a test run and see what's up. I'm going to try medium out. fun fact. The magnet on the front of this door broke off, so I had to lift this panel and glue it to where it connects so everything keeps running. Let's give this a minute and we'll figure out if it overfills or just does the cycle. But I put it on medium so it should only go halfway. Don't forget to put the hose back on the back of the barrel before you start. Almost halfway. I've sprung a leak. See where it's draining out? It shouldn't be draining right now, so something got it held up. Let's get it tilted and get a look at it. You should be able to use like a screwdriver or a knife or your finger. Look right up in there. It's usually gum bands or coins. Sometimes you just need that plunger that stops the water. You get the flathead screwdriver up against it and pull over. And it's got like a little spring in there. And it'll open up and let a lot of the stuff rush past that's being held up. Dripping a bit. I got it. All right, now let's turn the water back on to see if there's any leaks. Fingers crossed. Here's hoping this was enough work to get this washing machine up and going and back on its feet. Hopefully no overfilling. The barrel spins good, it holds water good, and it drains good. It's working. The water stopped running. The barrel's spinning. It's draining. Let's see if it spins. That should help. Oh yeah, the spin jaw is working. Turn the water off, turn the electric off. Alright, now I can put this panel back on. This has been Adventures with the Average Joe, working on the washing machine. I didn't think I'd be able to fix it, but I did. Some of the problems I had with this machine that I had to fix was the plunger down below that keeps the water in the machine was clogged up with grit and lint. So I had to clean that out so it would hold water. And the vacuum line that keeps the washing machine from overfull, like getting overfull and overflowing out the back, it was dirty and the wires were a little bit corroded again. I added a little bit new oil. I checked the other connections and oiled them up, put it all back together, and she works like a dream. I guess we get to keep our washer for a little while longer. Thank you for joining me. I've been working on this washing machine trying to get it fixed. It was more of a task than I thought it would be. I had to clean out the plunger down below that keeps the water in the machine. It had lint and other grit around it, so I had to clean it out real good. Then after I did that, I had to check the vacuum line that controls the water level so it don't get overfull and overflow out the back of the machine, which it was doing. I checked both ends, cleaned them up, put them back on. The connections to the sensor I cleaned up even though they weren't dirty, re-oiled, and there was a couple other clips that I cleaned up and added oil to. Put it all back together and the washing machine works fine. So I guess we get to keep using our washing machine for a little bit longer. Thank you for joining. This has been Adventures with the Average Joe. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the notification if you can. If not, I still appreciate your help. I appreciate your views. Until next time, have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day.